Let me hit you with a question that cuts deep. Why do addicts lie, even when we do not have to? I mean, not the big lies, not just the ones we tell to cover up the drugs, the drinking, the spending, the cheating. I am talking about the small ones. The ones that do not even make sense.
Like lying about what time we got home when no one really cares. Or saying we already ate when we have not. Or pretending we are fine when we are falling apart inside. Why?
If you have ever loved someone in addiction, you have probably asked this question 100 times. You look them in the eyes, and you know they are lying. And the worst part? Sometimes it is about something so meaningless, it makes your head spin. You start wondering, are they even capable of telling the truth? And if you are the addict, if you have been where I have been, then you know the shame that question brings. Because deep down, you ask yourself, why do I lie? Even now, even sober. Why is honesty so damn hard for me?
Today, we are not avoiding that question. We are digging into it. Because on that recovery life, we tell the truth, even when it hurts. And this one hurts.
I remember one time early in my recovery, my sister asked if I had called our dad back. I had not. Totally forgot. But I said, yeah, I talked to him yesterday. Why? Why lie about something like that? It was not about consequences. No one was going to yell at me. It was just easier than admitting I had let someone down. Again, even something that small made me feel like a failure. And instead of sitting in that feeling, I lied. Instantly. I relate to that more than I want to. There was a stretch of time when lying felt safer than breathing. I was lying to my boyfriend, my job, my sponsor, my friends. But the one that shook me was this. My best friend, someone who had stuck by me through relapse after relapse, asked me if I had taken anything that day. I was clean, I really was. But the panic hit anyway. I froze. I looked her in the eye, and I said, no. But it came out like a lie. It sounded like a lie. And I realized then I had lied so much, for so long, that even the truth felt fake coming out of my mouth.
That is the part people on the outside do not understand. Lying is not always about protecting the addiction. Sometimes it is about protecting the illusion of who we want to be. The illusion of control, of being okay, of having it together.
And sometimes, it is muscle memory. We lie because we have trained ourselves to believe that the truth will get us hurt. We lie because, once upon a time, honesty got us punished, abandoned, or judged. Think about it. For a lot of us, the lies started way before the drugs or the bottle. Some of us lied to survive childhood trauma. We learned early on that being honest about how we felt, what we needed, or what happened to us was not safe.
So, we built walls. We built characters. We performed. And by the time addiction showed up, lying was already second nature. All addiction did was turn it into an art form.
But here is the hardest part. The lies we tell other people are not even the most dangerous ones. It is the lies we tell ourselves. That we are fine, that we do not need help, that we can quit any time, that we are in control, that we are not hurting anyone, that we will stop tomorrow. Those are the lies that almost killed me. Same. I told myself I was functioning, that I was strong, that I was different. And when people tried to get close, I would push them away with charm or sarcasm or deflection. Because if I let someone see the real me, the scared, broken, confused version, they would leave. And I could not handle that.
So, what did I do? I lied. I lied to stay safe. I lied to stay small. I lied to stay numb. But in the end, all those lies stacked up and became a prison. I could not breathe. I could not connect. I could not feel.
This is why step 4 hits so damn hard. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. You cannot do that and keep lying to yourself. You cannot hold on to denial and walk into freedom at the same time.
Step 4 was brutal. Because for the first time, I had to write down the truth. The real truth. Not the polished version, not the victim story, not the highlight reel. The ugly, messy, painful truth. And then in step 5, I had to say it out loud. That part changed everything. When I read my inventory to my sponsor, I expected judgment. But what I got was love, compassion, understanding. And for the first time in years, I realized maybe I do not have to lie anymore. Maybe the truth will not destroy me. Maybe it will set me free.
So how do you stop lying when lying has been your default? You start with the little things. You practice telling the truth in safe places. You tell your sponsor, I don't know how to be honest. You say out loud, I'm scared to tell the truth because I don't know who I am without the lies. That right there, that's honest. That is where it begins.
You also stop expecting perfection. You are going to mess this up. You will catch yourself mid-lie and want to crawl out of your skin. That is okay.
The goal is not to become some moral superhero. The goal is to get real little by little, day by day. Because recovery is about progress, not performance. And if you relapse into dishonesty just like with substances, you come back, you own it, you clean it up. You tell the truth after the lie, and you keep going.
Here is the thing. Recovery cannot be built on lies. It just can't. Because healing only happens where truth lives. You can go to meetings every day, say all the right slogans, and still be completely disconnected from yourself if you are not being honest.
And you will feel it. That ache, that tension, that anxiety in your chest. That is what living a lie does. It pulls you away from peace. But when you tell the truth, even when it is terrifying, there is this moment of release, a crack of light.
The first time I told the truth, without backpedaling or sugarcoating, I cried for an hour. Not because I was ashamed, but because it felt like breathing after years underwater. That is what honesty does. It brings you back to life.
If you are still lying about how you are doing, about what you are feeling, about whether you are using, lying does not mean you are evil. It means you are scared. It means you are still protecting something. And maybe it is time to lay that armor down.
This is not about shame. It is about freedom. Because the truth, it will cost you. It will cost you your comfort, your image, your illusion of control. But what you get back is everything.
You get connection. You get clarity. You get healing. You get you.
Next week, we are going deeper. We are talking about the truth most of us are afraid to say out loud.
I do not love myself.
We are going to talk about where that belief starts, how it shows up in our addiction, and how we start to rewrite it. Because until we face that, we will keep running.
So if this episode hit something in you, if you felt seen, do not keep that to yourself. Send it to someone who needs to hear it. Share it with your home group. Talk about it in your meeting. And if you are ready to stop lying even just a little, then come back next week.
This is That Recovery Life. We do not hide here. We do not fake it. We tell the truth, and we heal. Please like, subscribe, and comment. How has you broken through the lies, and what has happened by being truthful in your life?
One day at a time. We love y'all. Stay with us.